This is the final evening of our experiment in interactive audio. Indeed, you are doubly blessed, and I will explain why in mere moments. I have to give you a few hints that you're about to endure. Is that this is not a show, it's a session. You don't know how ecstatic I am that I don't have to point this out any longer after tonight. This is not a show, it's a session. The difference is that if we were doing a show, we would play each song once, and regardless of how badly we played it, we would then go on to the next song and do what? You don't, yeah. You don't understand that just a show would be a step down.
Where else can you pay to see this?
From what you're about to be involved in against your will. May I continue my elaboration? Thank you. And in a show, you might be free to make all the noise you wanted at any time you wanted because it's a show, man, you know, and you guys would be part of the show. But since it's not a show, you guys are part of the session now. And as anyone who's ever been to a session knows, you don't... Oh, you want double scale? Is that it? Show me your union card. As I was saying, you know, I have some very big friends in the audience. And we have a statute of limitations on bozoing from the audience. A certain amount will be tolerated and even enjoyed. Okay, you've used up your quota. Just in one big spurt there, you know?
Never my first year. Too quick.
Spurting both.
See, so use your cat calls carefully, because you will be cited for excessive cat calling. What is that farting noise going on there? Oh, okay, that's him. Oh, him again. Right. Oh, okay.
People are talking.
But this is a session. And when you're in a session, the most important thing to consider is the music, and not necessarily the ambiance. Which is not to say that the ambiance won't be something to savor this evening. But we would really appreciate it if you would hold yourselves in check until I give you a certain sign which indicates that the recording part has ended and the informality has begun. And that sign will be one of three of your choosing. You may have this sign here, which will indicate, you know, like, give me one of these.
I like that one.
Shandy likes it. And if you like Shandy, you will like it too. Then there's the ever-popular this here. I am not a crook. We are not a bunch of crooks. There's that sign there. Then, of course, there's always this sign here, but that appeals to the Andrew Dice Clay in all of us. Go ahead and admit it, he's in there somewhere. You may not be able to handle a half hour of it, but guarantee there's 30 seconds of Andrew Dice Clay in every single one of you. There are some other things that make this night different or this session, let me be more general and then I'll get specific. This session is different than a show because I'm going to introduce the band members to you at the beginning of the proceedings rather than at the end. Starting with Lyle Workman. Continuing with Jenny Moldauer. Jenny, you're not allowed to put your hands on the plastic,
Touch the glass.
but there's two other things you could put on there that wouldn't smudge it if you...
God, my mother is here today.
Oh.
No mother jump. No.
Oh my God, so's mine. And continuing with Michelle Gray. Those are the two things you would press against the plastic. Oh, never mind.
The two other girls.
Once again, Shandy Cinnamon. It's your big moment, Bobby. Suddenly decides to house clean. And in a veritable forest of reeds, keep count if you possibly can, Bobby Strickland. And in a kind of like little window box of brass down there, Max Askett! And dressing down tonight, Mr. Roger Powell. Don't be nervous. Wince Welnick.
I'm not scared.
Tubes.
Moving again.
And especially for the show, ran out to Japantown and got tattooed between sound check and showtime.
Still hurts. Stings, doesn't it?
What's that tattoo on your face, by the way? Huh?
There is one.
You're killing me.
You're wearing it.
Crack up.
Scott Matthews! Lord knows how thankful we are that he managed to spare us a few hours out of his busy schedule. Prairie Prince. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah, that makes you look much more serious. Nobody knows where he came from, but we know he's here. Ross Valerie! You may wonder why we seem to be in such a good mood tonight, and that's because, well, the most obvious thing is it's the last show, and so it's a big load off our mind once we get to the end of this. Oh, time. Ow. Our last session, and so we are therefore greatly relieved. But as is our tradition, that's gone on for many, many, many months. Ever since Nearly Human record. The last time we perform any of the songs, and now it happens to be the last time we're performing all of the songs, we consider this our mood-altered take. In other words, I don't want to say that, well, how can I put this? Let us say we have liberated ourselves from our everyday mundane existences and tried to put ourselves in a transcendent frame of mind so that we may deliver something that even we weren't aware that we were capable of. Sometimes for good reason. But that means that tonight is going to be qualitatively different from the other evenings, and I'm not saying in which direction. Let me guarantee that there will be gusto, if nothing else. I don't know, I just can't get enough of that water. Yeah. Since I don't want to deprive you, no matter how festive we may feel, I think I have to lay down certain sort of, I have to deliver what I've delivered every night, regardless of anything extra that might be delivered this evening. I have to give you the lowdown on what the record is about overall. Because everyone knows, I've got a concept in here somewhere. And the concept of this record is I know, you're just tidying up back there, right? The concept of this record is, from a lyrical standpoint, that you are only as old as you feel. And so since I have to, I got to write what I know, man. Since I have been in this sort of middle-age quandary here, past the big 4-0, heading towards the big 4-5, just hit the big 4-2. Don't start. that I feel it's time for me to reconnoiter and to take account of myself and the world that I live in, and decide what my priorities are going to be for the next, until I hit the big 5-0, and then I'll think about it again, right? But between now and then, I want to consider whether my priorities have changed since when I was the big 1-8. When I was the big 1-8, it was like things were like a little bit more of a crapshoot, and you had this idea, that if you believed in something strong enough, you could actually cause it to happen. A lot of people have asked me, what does nearly human mean? And what nearly human means to me is that to qualify as being totally human, you have to lift yourself out of being a reactive entity, which is someone who just kind of lets the world do things to them and complains about it, but somebody who's really human is someone who pre-visualizes, who knows beforehand what they want to happen, and then the world will form around that idea. The world will become what you want it to be. I know it's a load off of your minds, to finally find out what that means. So this is sort of an extension of that, extending this concept further. Now that we know that we're just not going to sit around on our butts and wait for things to happen, that we're going to try and make things happen, well, what shall we make happen? That's what this album is about. It's called I believe the album will probably be called Second Wind. I don't know, something just told me that. I don't. And the material within it is more or less I don't want it to be mistaken as being political, because I am basically an apolitical person. I believe that change starts from in here and proceeds outward. It doesn't start out there and proceed inward. And essentially the album is about what I am going to do to try and cause that to happen. You have the option of doing whatever you feel like, but this is a reflection of what I feel. And nobody here has signed an anti-obscenity clause in order to conform to that. They're allowed to believe what they want, but they're going to help me convey this to you, for which I have the greatest respect and admiration for them. And give them another hand, because they deserve any hand they can get. Of course, they may all go out next month and vote for Pete Wilson, so that's how effective I am. In any case, we're going to get down to specifics and play a song. That took long enough, didn't it? This song is called, it's not called that, it's called Love Science. See, I'm just as bad as everybody else. I'm sort of taking this marketing of the 60s and turning it to my own perverse designs. You've all seen this already. You've all seen the marketing of the 60s, because this is not your father's Oldsmobile with Ringo sitting in the driver's seat. You know, could you ever imagine, in the 60s that this would ever happen? That Ringo would be selling you an automobile. But the thing that really gets my goat, got it and gets it, is this new commercial where they have like the 60s style hippies, out in the woods, out in the Rockies there, and they got the headbands on and everything, the jeans jackets, and they're just like partying down in the Rockies, getting close to nature. And the commercial implies these people have just discovered something wonderful. Well, what is it they discovered? The mushrooms, no, gonna be mushrooms, like a patch of pot growing somewhere, I don't know, they discovered that, who knows, they just got some Mickey Mouse blotter or something, No, what they discovered is Coors beer. And come to think of it, that's how I remember the 60s, right, Now, I was thinking that it was these other things, but it was really beer I discovered. This is a complete rewrite. Not only is it a rewrite of our history, it is by, the rewriter. Most people don't even know who's rewriting it. It's written by the Adolf Coors Brewing Company. Does the name Adolf indicate anything to you? I don't know. You think there's some kind of mind control happening here? In any case, one of the things about the 60s was that, these guys are getting tired of standing. Go ahead, sit down. I'll let you know when I'm done. All right? One of the things about the 60s was this love thing, We had this funky love thing happening in the 60s, which is like, it's like we discovered love, which was our alternative to nuclear devastation. We say you either got that, you got a burnt cinder of a planet, or you got the Garden of Eden. We want love. It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and all that stuff. And so we wanted love, and that was, even though it was kind of like a little numb-headed in some ways, it was a perfectly legitimate thing to want. And I think a lot of us still want it. We think that love is a good idea. That maybe love alone doesn't cure everything, but it doesn't hurt to have a lot of it. And that there's some people without it. We would like to be able to distribute some to them. And that some of those people are us, and we would like to have more. We'd like to be able to go out and buy it with our MasterCard if we possibly could. And I don't want to be too glib, but the difference is that was the 60s. We thought we could just make things happen magically. Now we have to get down and do some hard work and apply our wisdom to make the things that we want happen. If we want more love in the world, We can still cause that to happen, but we have to do it in a very well-considered manner, in a manner that isn't glib and devalues the idea. And that's why I wrote the song called Love Science, because we're all going to go out and become love scientists, you know, and produce this stuff on a regular basis and make sure it gets distributed equitably. Okay?
All right.
Right on. With the people.
A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been around the world, I'm going round again. I got a new word up, gonna lay it on my friends. I'm still too young, I got these emotions in my blood, but when I grow up, gonna be a scientist. Working on science, got to know science, show the world how to be a scientist of love. Tell my friends, science, take a chance, science, give it up, science, become a scientist of love. Peace and power, science, study hard, science, know the truth, science, be a scientist of love. Use a plan, pick 'em up, put 'em down, science, bring it on home. Got to be a scientist of love. Na 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 na. Hey you! Whoa! Sometimes you get screwed up and you're looking for a cure, but you don't want to see just another amateur. I know the kind of expert you must be thinking of. Go out and find yourself a scientist of love. Working on science, got to know science, show the world how to be a scientist of love. Tell my friends, science, take a chance, science, give it up, science, become a scientist of love. Feel the power, science, study hard, science, know the truth, science, be a scientist of love. Use a plan, pick 'em up, put 'em down, bring it on home. Got to be a scientist of love. Woo! Na 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 na. Some say that love's a game, a random circumstance. I'm not the type to leave that kind of thing to chance. You might sit back and wait, but I'm taking off the gloves. I'm gonna crack this case like a scientist of love. 1, 2, 3, hit it! If love's what we want, if love's what we need, why can't we make love from suspicion and greed? If love's what we want, if love's what we need, why can't we make love? I got no time to waste, just waiting for the bus. This is the place, this space to get down and serious. School is in, the lab is open for research. I do declare that love is a walking, talking church. I've got to quell the beast, be a credit to my sex. I've got to give at least as much as I expect. Can't get no rest till I discover what I need. Gotta start somewhere. That's why I believe the word. scientist of love in your face. Science out of space. Here's a taste. Got to be a scientist, scientist of love. If love's what we want, if love's what we need, why can't we make love from the love factory? If love's what we want, if love's what we need, why can't we make love? Yeah! I agree, it's a take. Next song is called Who's Sorry Now? This song is sort of a fantasy, as it were. You know, there's all these people in public life, particularly those in public office, who like to pay lip service to all the things that they know we'd like to have them pay lip service to. Problem of the homeless and AIDS and drugs and all that other stuff. You know, they all pay lip service to it. But when it comes time to actually pay the piper, it seems like they have a hard time anteing up the bucks or coming up with a vote or whatever is necessary at that particular time. And I sort of fantasize, well, gee, I think their attitudes would be a lot different if that really the things that they pay lip service to actually happen to them. So the song is called Who's Sorry Now? I'm sorry if any of you Connie Francis fans are disappointed by the lack of resemblance to the original. What's the matter, Lou? Mary Lou Arnold! Get ready! Our den mother. Okay, Who's Sorry Now? Goes like this. One, two, one, two, three, four. Again? Do it again?
Is that too slow or something?
What's that?
It's got a groove.
It's too slow? No, the groove. Study the groove. Study the groove. Got to study that groove. Okay? Felt good to me.
Yeah, I was lying peacefully in it.
Somebody got a little confused. Might have been me.
Have another.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can feel the body's aching. You can feel the spirit wasting. But it's someone else's children, and it's someone else's problem in the end. You just go about your business. You got bigger fish frying. Someday you might be a witness. Someday you may wake up crying like I cried. There's no problem. What's the problem in your own little world? What's the bother? Can't be bothered till your own little world goes to hell. Then you can tell we are all in this together. We are all in this together. We got to pull together, and we can't worry. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Now that everything is clear. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Sorrows can heal. Please take a
Oh no.
Oh, good. I see that.
Got to do better than that.
What?
Even in altered moods.
Could you give us some more specific?
No, I can't. I'm singing.
You want that with the beat then? I take it. Okay. We were watching those hands.
With the hands out of it.
Yeah. Well, we kind of went off.
Oh, let's take a vote on it.
What was the problem?
Let's have it.
I vote Vince's song.
Oh!
I screwed up.
I didn't intend to name names, but.
I screwed up too bad.
Okay.
Here we go.
Takes-
Last chance. Beginning dance. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can feel the body's aching.
Maybe we'll do that one later. Ooh, excuse me. One of the differences between a show and a session is that in a session, pacing is of a lesser priority.
Can I go to the bathroom? Would that be all right?
See what I mean?
Is that all right? Real quick?
Go piddle, Bobby, because we're doing your oboe solo when you get back.
Well, you'll need to do it.
He's gonna need that.
Are you sure you aren't going to need that extra pressure?
Nothing that in.
Well, I would say if anyone's inclined to pee, they better go do it now, since Bobby's not.
I'm doing it.
Can we just do it here?
They're really going to alter their mood.
He is doing it, actually. Yeah, but there's no bathroom on that side of the stage. This should be interesting.
Go to the girls.
What? Whips! Whips! I bet we got a message here from the audience.
Paper air.
This is what we call networking. So I've posed the question, and I won't pose it now, but sometime soon I will pose it. Maybe I should pose it now. What do you think?
What is it?
I'll pose it now, and that way it'll cover up the peeing thing. Won't it? Make us look semi-professional. Where's that acoustic guitar?
Oh.
Anyway, this song is a result of a certain thing that was stuck in my craw, and that's what this is about, craw, the meaning of craw. Because we've always euphemistically referred to our craw, but very few of us know where our craw actually is. You never even heard of a craw? You mean you had something stuck in it and you didn't even know it was there? But this next song was about things that were stuck in my craw. So I figured the craw was this kind of like little thing that looked like a little Louis Vuitton change purse. You know, it was down here somewhere and like connected to your alimentary canal, and things got stuck in it until you did some conscious act to dislodge them. But it says here, the craw is the crop of a bird. So now you gotta go look up crop, right? You mean like birds plant things? I believe the crop is something that dangles, the dangly down thing. It says number 2, the stomach. That seems just too simple for me. I don't know. For me, the craw is a much more mystical place. In any case, this song is a reflection of, or let's say an accounting of things that have been in my craw, stuck there for some time. Once they come out, they don't necessarily smell so good, which is a roundabout way of indicating that if there are responsible parents in the audience who don't think their children know the meaning of words that they will probably soon know the meaning of, that they might want to shelter them from these candid adult emotions that I am about to exhibit. Is that fair warning? Or no? We're not going to have some like public prosecutor from Florida fly in here and throw himself prostrate in the middle of the floor. Because Lord knows they don't have enough violent crime to deal with down in Florida. They got really important things to worry about. Okay. In any case, it goes something like this. This, by the way, is probably going to be the first song you hear off the new album, and that's not because I decided it. I think the record company realized that if they could put one of those little warning stickers on my album, the sales would just go right up through the roof. You know? goes more or less like this. Actually, it goes a little more like this. Okay, yeah.
He got a letter. Someone had slipped it under the door. Said, I gotta tell you something I never told no one before. I know it sounds crazy, I can hardly bring myself to say, but the feeling is oh so strong now. I can't hold out another day. I hope you can take it the right way. When I say I wanna fuck you, Jesse, I wanna fuck you, Jesse. Wanna fuck you cause I got every right to love a man who's stupid, ugly and white. I wanna say fuck you, Jesse Helms.
Yet there is more in my craw. Whatever the hell my craw is.
She got a message, just another beep on the message machine. Said that I feel so guilty, I think it's time that I came clean. I thought I knew better, thought I had chosen the proper words. I wanted to be so honest, tell you a story you never heard. Now that I finally got the nerve, I wanna fuck you, Tipper. I wanna fuck you, Tipper. 'Cause you show me that things are still the same. Everybody's parents turn out lame. I wanna say fuck you, Tipper Gore.
You know, I remember a day in America when I used to be able to go down to the brand new shopping mall, into the used book and magazine store, and there in the back shelves for a pauper's son, all the National Geographics you could lay your hands on. Naked women's. That's why I'm the pervert I am today. And yet there's one more bit in my craw. Actually, this little bit is going out to you women out there. Or as I prefer to think of you, you eternally young girls out there.
He heard her crying, but he couldn't make out the words she said. She was alone and frightened. She was wishing that she were dead. She knew it was hopeless. She was way up there and he was way down here. And still she called his name out in a voice that was loud and clear. She said that I know it sounds so weird, but I wanna fuck you, Johnny. to bring that thing to term. I wanna say fuck you, John Paul II. I wanna say fuck you, Tipper Gore. I just gotta say fuck you, Jesse Helms.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I hope everybody's leaked themselves now. I see you all you guys remember being in the magazine still, don't you?
That's where we were.
Hmm? Well, we're doing it again anyway. So, time to move on. This one is a little, this is a service I am going to perform for our reed player Bobby because we're later than earlier. But that's just the kind of people we are. This song is called Kindness.
This the one about Dan Quayle?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, obviously. It's about my grandmother. And it goes like this. Are we rolling? Okay.
The one that showed me kindness is the one that taught me kindness. Though I did not recognize it, still I might have died without it. And when I awakened, it was too late to thank her. If I live, someday I'll make repayment and show someone the kindness she showed me. I'm reminded of that kindness and where I'd be without it. I'm learning my lesson. It may take me a lifetime. Give me strength to justify my being and show someone the kindness shown to me.
Thank you. Oh, we're nailing them down like morticians here. Like nails in a coffin, they're going down. This next song is called Change Myself. Now, everyone who applauds is like displaying their advantage over these other people. They don't know if this song is going to be any good, man. Change Myself. The meaning of this song is, the meaning behind this song is that everyone wants the world to be a different place. You can all see things that you want to be different. You know, let's be more ecologically minded, or let's be more mindful of the rights of some interest group or something like that. We all want the world to be different. Ultimately, we would like the world to think us to be the most special being on the planet. In the long run, you know, and we will compromise and settle for a little less. But we all want the world to be different. So we joined political groups and, you know, special interest groups and things like that in an attempt to sort of bond together with people that we think want the same things that we want, although they probably only want a little bit of what we want, and then they want mostly what they want. But it seems the best way to get things done. But to me, this is sort of a basic illusion, because it's so difficult to talk other people into thinking the way that you think, or to believing in the things that you believe. There's no guarantee they ever will. There's no guarantee that they will change the way they act just because you want them to. But there is one person in the world who will change the way they act if you really want them to, and who will really live up to your beliefs if they're capable of it, and that's you yourself. And if you want the world to be a better place, you know there are things about yourself that you can make different. I know there are things about myself that I don't even want to spend the next hour making a list about it. But I know there are things about myself I could make different. And if I want the world to be a better place, if I make myself more like the kind of person that I want to hang around with for the rest of my life, then the world will be a better place as far as I'm concerned. So if you want to make the world a better place, start at home, start working on yourself, because every time you make yourself better, the The world is better. It's inarguable. So, you all ready? Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2. I better change myself. Okay.
Party now.
That was my best.
Party back on it.
Your best ooh
My
ever?
best ever. Yeah, my best ooh ever.
Okay. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Thank you. You girls can go pee again, if you so desire. Getting off easy tonight. This song is called "The Smell of Money." It's from the smash off-Broadway musical, Up Against It, for which I was the composer. I learned a lot of lessons doing this, which is... What's with that echoey thing? I learned a lot of lessons in this off-Broadway experience, one of which is that music alone cannot save a stinky script. That's why it only ran 8 weeks. I'm sure if Joe Orton was still alive, he would have made significant improvements in it. But then the likelihood of him being still alive is extremely small. If his boyfriend didn't club him to death with a hammer, somebody else would have. So. Face it, the dude was a jerk, man. He was a jerk, you know? Guy was totally amoral. In any case, this song is sung by a character by the name of Bernard Coates. Bernard Coates is the richest man in the world, or so he fancies himself. Certain other high-profile rich person might spring to mind when I mention this. But the difference between Bernard and the Donald is the difference between old money and new money. Some of you may not quite have grasped the distinction here, but the distinction is that new money is money that you've recently screwed people out of, as the Donald has. And old money is money that your parents or grandparents screwed people out of and left to you. So this presents you with a little bit more of a moral dilemma here, and that's what Bernard is suffering, and he expresses himself as such. In this song called "The Smell of Money," goes very much like this. Oh, I think it's time for the shortcuts on. Are you trying to score, Bobby?
With Joe?
I haven't yet. So.
It's a mood altering. Getting a little low on lubricant here. You might.
Water soluble?
Refresh me at some point. No? We all ready? Is the tape running? Is there enough tape to get through the tape? Is there? Record it. Thank you. All right.
It's professional.
Professional showbiz. Okay, here we go.
My boy, I say you're unaware of things that I am unaware of, the things they say behind one's back that you suspect but aren't quite noticed. The smell of money is all about me. I just can't rid myself of its overpowering bouquet. My inner beauty, cursed with obscurity, by a scent that can't be washed away. I don't know who you think I am, but if I'm who I think I am, then there's no cranny I've examined taints the air where'er I am. money. What's all about me? It neutralizes any other odors I convey. Best friends won't tell me. They know I'm suffering with a scent that can't be washed away. Is reeking off of me. I make stuff cheap cologne, weasel pheromone, and rotted grain. Thank Dad and Mommy. I'm stinking, filthy rich, so I can say to you, piss off. I bathe.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, we're cooking with gas.
I was talking to the peacock.
Say what?
Sorry. Porn talk.
More talk.
Porn talk.
I thought it was no feeling little swoop.
That's what you heard.
I always like a good mistake.
Tell them.
Did you like this part when I went?
That was
That was the only thing wrong with it, though.
interesting extemporaneous rewrite of the chart, I thought.
That was the only thing wrong.
That could be the coolest part about it, though, when you check it out later.
If you do it with total confidence, people think you meant to do it.
Oh, it was confident.
Okay. Well, then we meant to do that.
I
didn't
meant
we?
to do that.
Yeah. I did that on
Kind
purpose,
of a
man.
firecracker guy.
I know that.
I meant to do that. Bando Pee-wees.
Pee-wee on ice.
My God, we're. Oh God, I thought it was 21 o'clock already. This next song is called "If I Have to Be Alone." It's sung by the lead character in the musical, whose name is Ian McTurk, but that's irrelevant. What is relevant is that he's a jerk. But even as someone is a jerk, you have to try and attempt to understand their jerkdom, because that jerk could turn out to be one of your own offspring. It's something you think about when you're 40 that you don't think about when you're the big 1-8. When you're the big 1-8, you only have one jerk to worry about. See, his problem is that he's very self-centered and he really just wants what he wants and he doesn't really want to give much in return for it. And yet, you know, there's something not quite right. Something not quite right there. And it goes like this. What do you prefer, the big one or the little one?
I like
Big
the big
one.
one.
Oh, the big one. Okay.
Definitely big one. Every time.
Taken as directed.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If I have to be alone, then I should make my mind serene. To roll, you're born alone, you die alone, you might as well spend.
Hold on a second. My fault, my fault. Fully admit it was my fault.
That's good.
The groove was excellent. I just fell out of the groove. Sorry.
Up on the hump again.
That was it. I was humping. I got caught humping.
Hump to hump.
Can I tell you? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If I have to be alone, then I should make my mind serene. After all, you're born alone, you die alone, you might as well spend every moment in between alone. But if I have to be alone, then it will be on my own terms. I can never talk about it, ever show it.
I did it again. Sorry. I did it again. My fault. Francine, you turn my voice down just a little bit for this song only. Thank you. What? What's that?
What? Ross is communicating something to me. I'm not sure what it is. What was it?
Is it lust?
Wait, I can't hear you. Yeah, it's not like a real time thing.
Yeah, as long as you know that, it's okay.
Yeah. Don't you know what he's doing? There's no problem.
Just
Yeah.
for clarification.
It's probably wrong, but I prefer to do it that way.
And I'm having a good time.
Very happy.
Okay, here we go.
Bible creation.
We have enough tape. Thank you. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If I have to be alone, then I should make my mind serene. After all, you're born alone, you die alone, you might as well spend every moment in between alone. But if I have to be alone, then it will be on my own terms. I can never talk about it, ever show it, even though the world is watching while I squirm alone. And your bleeding heart, friends say, isn't it sad? Then they all go make love, but while you go insane. It drives you mad. My mind. spiritual creature that is me. And if they fail to see the me I see, then no one else knows truly what it means to be alone. Maybe once a lifetime you lose your will, then you let down your guard, but they cower in fear. In fear, it makes you ill. My mind, my burning heart. And if no one will quench the flame, I'm gonna find to do the same. And then they'll have to share the blame, because I have to be alone. Because I have to be alone. But I don't want to be alone. Thank you. Well, we're whittling the pile down now. Less talk, more music. All right. This will be the final selection from the excerpted Up Against It. This song is called Love in Disguise, Disguise, not Loving These Guys or Love in the Skies or anything else except Love in Disguise. This was originally intended to be the finale to the first act, but they seemed to think it was not silly enough to end the first act with. Lord knows I'm capable of being silly, but if I had known beforehand how silly they wanted me to be, then perhaps you wouldn't be enjoying the next selection. This features soloists, Shandy Cinnamon, also Max Haskett, and Scott Matthews. Are we boring you, Prairie?
Check.
Hey, Francis, we're dead.
Are you working on your paradiddles?
Papadoms.
Is it on your papadums? Okay, it goes very much like this. It's in. Whoa, look at this. More swag.
Oh, money.
Are you gonna go change yourself?
Smell of money.
Yeah, you should.
Funky smell.
Has dollar signs on it.
Full on high water thing. Okay. 7/4 time. Tap along. Okay. Here we go. Rolling. We got 5 minutes of tape at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sometimes things fall apart. That's God's love in disguise. That's my love in disguise. When you awake in pain, it should come as no surprise. I'm not so sure I care, yet still it must be there. My love is in disguise, and all you want are sweet
I see my problem now. Love was in disguise. Some fear that won't allow love to shed disguise. Pale, pure, and virgin thing. Your downfall returns from my eye. It hides while I become so hurt my heart is numb. When love is in disguise, the best you have is sweet lies. And then she leave you all alone. Possessiveness and jealousy, we recognize easily that which we all claim to prize, no one can recognize. The poor young sap is unaware of things that we are all aware of. The night she hides behind her back. Misery, he'll get his share of. The flowers must pollinate, the beasts are forced to mate. Woman and man decide, yet we're not satisfied. God's love is in disguise, and all we want are sweet lies. Sweet lies. Sweet lies.
Take A, Sandy.
Shandy.
Sandy, 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 Sandy. Okay, maybe I better drink some water. Okay, we get this song called Gaya's Eyes. Some of you, as I, are confused about the pronunciation of the term Gaya. Some people pronounce it Gaya and Gaya and Guya and Goya and whatever. It's like Gaddafi. You can spell it 6 different ways and pronounce it 20 different ways, and the meaning is what matters. The meaning is what we're talking about. The meaning in this particular case is Gaya, the soul of the planet. Now, I'm not a particularly I'm an ecologically minded guy, but I'm not the kind of guy that goes around putting bombs in my own car. Put it that way. So, sometimes I feel that, like, this is a very complicated issue and I want to address it my own way, and I don't want other people, like, shoving their opinions down my throat, if you know what I mean. But it's not that I'm unsympathetic, but I would just like to cast it in terms that I'm comfortable with. And so I'm much more comfortable casting it in terms of something metaphoric, let us say. Say what? In this particular case, I have taken the term Gaya and presupposed that it's the name of a woman, a woman, and not a girl, a woman. Yeah. And the actual application of the term is like, this is the soul of the earth, and the earth is like a woman thing, it's like the earth is a woman. And the problem is that the earth is like this giving, loving woman, and then she's got these creepy lovers and creepy offspring who just don't seem to appreciate her selflessness. And so, if you don't want to have an ecological message shoved down your throat, then you have a completely sentimental, traditional message shoved down your throat instead. But in essence, it's the same. You have to appreciate those things that you've got while you've still got them. Y'all ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Gaya's crying, can't you hear her crying? Like a whisper, oh so very soft and low. If you listen, underneath the status quo, will she still be friends and once again? Selfish children, greedy little children, took her loving, gave her nothing in return. Like invaders, everything is slash and burn. Count up every face and every rain. We will never see. Count the human ache we can't escape. The tears are for you and me. No has a lovely green eyes, and her pretty blue dress, and her gentle red lips, everything that she has. Is it too late? Turn back. Is it too late? Turn back. Is it too late? In Gaya's eyes. No one hears when Gaya cries. No one hears when Gaya cries. No one cares to wonder why. See the tears in Gaya's no facts of life, no facts and beats. Can't see the forest, can't see the trees.
Thank you. Actually, I feel we're getting a high rate of return on our junk bonds tonight.
Or else we just don't know those names.
Let's go back and do. Sorry now.
Oh.
We didn't even get a complete tape break.
Yeah, it's their
Or
fault.
somebody tripped over the power cord or something. Who's gonna pull it? So we're gonna go back and do a song we did already before. Pardon me? It's called Who's Sorry Now? Go! Large bulbous thing. Never mind.
Armadillo of the year.
Oh no, I got to get the fly in front. Wake up!
Good button vote.
Bubble butt.
Who We got enough tape for this? Joe Lamont, our stage manager, give him a big hand!
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Michael Benedetti, our house sound mixer, give him a hand!
Unbelievable. Watch him work.
I don't know Dean's last name. Cornell.
He's down there in the pit.
I know. Maybe you've seen this dead body outline in the pit. That's where Dean fell in. And yet, he has not missed a night. Working the lights night after night. Dean Cornell. All right, Dean.
He's no weenie.
But it's no worse here.
He's no weenie.
No flies on us. Okay.
Francis.
Francis, our monitor mixer.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Pat's our last guy. Pat.
Pat, come out. The man who takes care of us in the dressing room, man. Pat, come on, give him a hand.
That's all. That's all.
Blow me.
What about Mary Lou, Todd?
Blow me.
The people that put sandwiches backstage.
Mary Lou already got a hand.
Give Mary Lou another hand.
Give her another hand, all right. Give her another hand, all right. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There she is. Mary Lou's over there right now.
Play music! Play music!
Who said that? Are we gonna get to do whipping post?
Maybe. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woe to ye who haven't left before now, because it is upon ye that my nightly rap must fall. So you thought I was rapping already. You ain't heard nothing yet.
It's the rap of Todd.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Mommy, fail me.
You know, there's an election coming up this November. Some of you may be in a quandary about this. Some of you may feel that, well, voting is like sex. Some of you have done it before and you think, well, I've done it enough that it's kind of boring now, and maybe I won't bother to get up and do it again. And then some of you are thinking, well, God, I've never done it before. I'm frightened. But this is not about your personal feelings about the process. This is about your responsibility. You're all wondering why you're so uninspired to go out and vote. You're wondering why the two candidates for governor seem so similar. It seems like dissecting a fetal pig, trying to figure out the difference between the two of them. When you got Pete Wilson in this creepy black wig. And you're wondering, how do I decide? How do we decide? Well, I sympathize with you, but the reason why we don't seem to have a clear decision is because Pete Wilson's campaign manager, Dianne Feinstein's campaign manager, both realize the same thing. That their candidates are not allowed to say what they think. They're only allowed to say what appeals to the dependable sliver of voters who always go out and vote.
Whoa, Dad, you alright?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's another accident.
I didn't mean to excite you that much. Right. I smell a lawsuit.
Alright.
Blow me! You know, George Bush said, read my lips. I say, blow me. George. The reason why you don't seem to have a clear choice is because they know that this little sliver of the electorate will always go out and vote, and they're very sort of conservative and self-interested, and they don't really care about, like the homeless and AIDS and all these other things. They just care about, what their tax burden is going to be, things like that. They don't really care about helping other people. But the one thing we do know about them is they get up off their butts and vote every time. And that's why the candidates are so similar, because they're only allowed to act in a way that appeals to those people. And the reason why they're only allowed to act that way is because the rest of us lazy liberals, don't get off our butts and go out and vote for things. We figure being cynical is a liberal statement of some kind. Unfortunately, it doesn't pack the Supreme Court. Letting other people vote is ultimately going to screw you right in the most uncomfortable place you can be screwed. Choose your orifice. Up the nose, perhaps. If you're dissatisfied with the government of this country, and I know that most of you are, I am. If you're dissatisfied with the government of this state, and most of you are, and I am. The only thing you can do about it, practically, the most cost-effective thing you can do, the thing that requires the least amount of your time and has the most effect, is going out and registering and voting. You can be off the hook with about an hour's worth of time. Half hour to register, half hour to vote max. I voted before. I know how long it takes. It doesn't take any time at all. Get off your lazy liberal butts and go out and register and vote, all right? We would have had a card table out in the lobby so you could all register on your way out, but the League of Women Voters thought it was too much trouble. It's not their problem, it's your problem. You have to do it. Don't let anybody else do it for you. You do it. That's my rat. I can tell we're all relieved that's over with. God knows. I have to deal with a conservative record company. In any case, this song is called Second Winds. I intimated earlier this might be the title of the album. This sums it all up for me here. I'm 42 years old. I'm pissed off about it.
How could they let this happen?
I want to be the big 1-8 again, as I know all of you do. And if I can't actually be the big 1-8, I'm going to pretend I'm the big 1-8. But I'm going to be a lot smarter than I was when I was the big 1-8. Second wind goes like this. 1, 2. Wait. Oh, God.
You gotta quit that beer, Lyle.
That's reminding me. One, two, three.
That was not a real joke.
Choked up on the count.
Wait a minute, man. Let's not do the same thing as last time.
Roger, felled by a belch. I can't believe it.
It wasn't me.
It was Ron.
Your name's not Roger either.
Roger Ebert?
Right? Your name's not Roger Ebert, is it?
Did you burp? Who burped?
I belch.
Oh. Your friend.
I thought it was a laugh. Sorry.
Go for it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Old rocking chair, it beckons you like a junkie's needle. Start thinking feeble. Cowardly lion, the special today is karma yoga. Glued to the sofa. Where was I when we lost power? Where was I when lies were spoken? Where was I when evil snuck in? Where was I when hope was joking? Spy in the house. Someday one of the kids may catch us cussing, then turn us in. Family ties. We used to be colors in a rainbow. Now we fly so low. Give me back the passion flower. Give me back the non-consumer. Give me back my lack of reason. Give me back my sense of humor. Like cyclone, my second wind. So like death food, my second wind. So like tempest, my second wind. did I wake up half asleep? I can't let it slip away to a world with no you.
Middle section.
Thank you so much. What's that? Who will? No problem. Anybody that'll do it. My best to you. Okay, register on the way out. Anybody that isn't registered, we will lock the building until you register, and then you can get out. It's only half the battle. Nobody's going to come to your house until you get off your butt and vote. So you can start here. Thank you. We got one song left. You guys have been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes already. So. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yes. What's that? Oh. Real change? This song is called Public Servant. The message is self-explanatory. I think it's working. Yeah, it works.
Let's get this now.
Ah, we have the high sign. Here we go.
Oh, here. Come on, Finn. Guitar.
Ah, there you be. One, two, 1, 2, 3,